Hello everybody and welcome back to another installment of this Vlogmas. I'm giving you a quick update on the jumpers the jumper we are making. We're not making jumpers, just one for now. So what have we done here in the last couple of hours? We finished the reindeer motif. You can see it there, and is absolutely gorgeous. It's a bit scrunched up because I'm using very short, what you call it, very short cables, but you can see is actually taking shape as a proper jumper. We are almost around here, down towards the chest, and yeah, the plan going forward will be to repeat this row here, this motif up here, down here, and then probably knit it back towards the end. Repeating then, I would say, the same motif before starting the ribbing. Then one by one rib and cast off using, I don't know if a tubular cast off or the Haya granny old cast off or something like that, something that I've seen using before. I've tried that in a jumper. It's quite effective as a sort of a tubular-ish cast off, and it's just one pass, so you don't need to knit double knitting for a couple of rows and then cast off with a thread. So is quite effective. I'm rambling today, I recognize it. As you can tell from my gear, I'm just back from a run, and it's a very, very early morning. Is extremely nippy as weather goes. You can actually smell the beautiful wintry weather. So having said that, my brain is still a bit frozen and I can't seem to speak very much, but I'm very pleased with how we are doing here. After the body is completed, we are going to figure out what to do with the sleeves. I don't think I'm going to go with any stranded color work on the sleeves, but we will definitely see. I don't know. Now, the thing that I wanted to address is the sides here. As you can tell, I decided to go for a two-line of pearl stitches on the very edge of the side, two columns of pearl stitches, so that the two reindeers that are sitting on the side, they don't seem like to disappear within each other, but there is some sort of a structure. Basically, my edge reindeer ends here somewhere. Anyway, good news for that. Yesterday I sat down and I actually drafted up this design on a spreadsheet. So now, if you wish, you can have this design. Please send me an email so I can share with you the file. I tried to create one of those Google folders things to put a link here, but I wasn't really able to do that. So send me an email. My email address is irishfarmart@gmail.com. I'm going to put it here, or a message on Instagram, and I will come back to you with the actual picture or the file of the design. It's quite interesting because the original design come from a pattern from Yarbo that is not available anymore. It was a free pattern, but I couldn't find it. So my original idea was, and this is part of it, was to draft up the same design, looking at images on Ravelry of people that have knitted that project themselves and zooming in and just draft it down. But because I really wanted to share with you, if you are doing this design as well, if you want to have this design, I made a few modifications so that there's no copyright basically based on Yarbo's design. That turned out completely fine. As you can tell, the pattern is just glorious, so I'm very, very happy. Another good news is that I received yesterday 2 more balls of Rauma Finul in the black color and 1 in the white color from a lovely, lovely viewer that was so generous to spare with me the yarn. I am still toiling with the idea of having more of this Rauma Finul in my stash because it's gorgeous, and I already placed an order with a shop, so I will probably have enough yarn eventually for another colorwork project. I'm sure not a jumper, but perhaps a hat, a pair of mittens, or indeed using this black and white yarn that I eventually will end up with for accent color in another jumper. I don't know. It's all plans for the future. Sorry, by the way, about the mess behind me. I just am going to film. I was actually just filming in an impromptu, you say, mode. That there is the place where the Christmas tree eventually should go up. I am so lazy that I haven't even thought of bringing out the Christmas tree, but eventually that will be something that is going to happen over the next few days. For today, I think I'm just going to take it easy. Perhaps finish with the larger colorwork part of this jumper. I have to work, unfortunately. I need to pay the bills, of course. I can't survive out of knitting and art, unfortunately. And then what else? Yeah, that's basically it. I really hope you enjoy this little, I don't know, is it 10 minutes type of video? If you did, please consider to subscribe to this channel. This really means a lot and will help a lot to build up my little knitting community over here on the YouTube. And I will see you tomorrow for another update. Bye.